Okay, go live. Okay, we're live. So with that, we going to hit them with the
We are back, episode 61 live.
yeah. I was trying to throw some music in there for you. We back the BSG podcast. Whoa, funky. Presented by our
Like that.
friends over at Moon Golf. Our guy Mitchell has on the polo right now. We love Moon Golf. Our guy Brady's going to tell you a little about Moon Golf right now.
I like the music going on with it. You might
Oh,
as well
okay.
just leave it running while I'm
Only got
doing
about
the
4 seconds
ad. Yeah.
left. I'll
Oh,
start it
okay.
over
All right.
just for you to read the
Yeah, just
ad. Go
start it
ahead.
over. Start it
Just
over.
for you.
It's a 20-second music, so go.
All right. For over 150 years, players like you and me have been trying to perfect our game. The equipment has evolved and the game has gotten easier yet more difficult at the same time. To overcome these new challenges, the folks at Moon Golf have hired the absolute best fitters in the industry to work for them and set you up with the leading edge technology that will be tailored to your game. Don't waste any more time wishing that you were better because Moon Golf has 4 locations in the Southeast and they are ready to help you perfect your game.
Oh,
Well, it's like the Emmys when you're giving your speech and the music stops, you get kicked off stage. You were just a little too long there.
Yeah.
Um, but that's okay. We got it. We got it going. I'm pulling up
can we
the notes
start
right
off
now.
with a hand clap? Back to back weeks for the
Oh
guests.
my gosh, let's get this going.
Get out of here.
You see how quick I had that ready to pull up, and we didn't even plan that. Look, this is a 30-second applause, Mitchell. Take a bow.
Wow.
Anyways, we have a big episode for you this week. Going to talk about the Travelers. Some exciting news. Some people that the BSG boys root for did pretty good in this tournament, but we'll get into that in a minute. Housekeeping. The boys took on Kelly Murphy at the Fields Golf Clubs. Anybody want to try to, without giving it away, talk about some of that?
Course was in fantastic condition. It's easily, I know we like the course and we've played point a ton, but it's easily becoming my favorite just because of the quality.
Oh,
Callaway
100%.
points.
It's the best in Troop County for a reason.
Talk about Callaway for a reason. I mean, for a second. Why'd you say blah?
We need to post some pictures.
Look,
Brady,
I thought about
go
it
ahead.
last
You was
night.
there.
I thought I had it. I had the picture that I took that I sent to y'all on my Instagram story, like about to press it, and I was like, you know what? I don't like to talk that much junk, so I'm not gonna do it. But we can post it if y'all want to post it.
I think we have to. At this point, it's been
We're
going on
golf
for a
journalists.
year.
Yeah, you're right. I do. I
gotta
should be
let
reporting
everybody
this
know.
stuff.
So they're not going out there paying $65 to play fairways that are solid or rough.
I mean, I feel like part of our job talking about golf is we got to talk about some of this crappy part. And right now, Callaway is crappy. And it's not just right now. It was when we were there filming
Last
the
year,
Can We Beat
before
Phil's
Texas.
score, and we
Yeah.
played Mountain View, which is their. If you don't
Premier
know,
course.
Mountain View at Callaway used to be a stop for the PGA Tour, and Callaway Gardens is when people think golf and they're like Callaway Gardens, super nice course. That's how it used to be. When me and Mitchell first started met, that's when we used to go every other weekend to Callaway, and it was always so nice. But then starting last year, they sold the course. Some people are saying that there's a superintendent change where somebody wasn't taking care of the course, and we got out there and it was not fun. If you missed the fairway even by 4 inches, you were in about a foot of rough.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a clip that we posted that went viral of Brady's ball. It was like disappeared, and he was maybe just a foot off the fairway.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to get it out. You were not making par when you're in that stuff.
And
That was terrible.
the fact that it's like that on the lake course, which should be the more like handicap friendly course, it's not as difficult as mountain. The greens. I had heard from another guy that I played with. He played the mountain course the day before, and he said that the greens on the lake course were better than the mountain course, which is just totally backwards. So I don't understand what the deal is. It's almost midsummer now. Courses around here should be thriving. I I can't put a finger on it, but there's obviously some maintenance issues.
Unless what our undercover caddy, aka Mitchell, told us, the guy that bought it hates golf. That's the only thing that could be true.
You can see it.
That's what I've heard.
I would think it'd be crazy to hate golf and buy
buy
a
that.
location with 2 golf courses.
Well, he's probably making a ton of money on the rest of the resort.
Mm-hmm.
But golf is like the big bringer, though. It brings the
I know
dads,
you got-
and the dads bring the kids.
Well, he was probably looking at the numbers of what they like the sales and all were, in which he's like, we're making all this money, and they can let the golf course go to where it's going because people are still paying it apparently.
Not me.
Callaway was a big stop for college teams with practice there. We were there, I think, last year, and I think there's a bunch of the women college golfers were out there getting practice rounds in for a tournament upcoming. So people use the course, so it needs to get – we need to get our resident club pro, Scott Porter, on here because he used to work at Callaway and see if he can get us an inside scoop.
Speaking of Scott,
Bring it
the
up.
group he sent me and Casey earlier, hole 10 at the fields today from the tips, cleared it.
Probably about
Dang.
30, 40 yards. He said it was a 330 drive.
Wow.
Fortunately, it wasn't his – like he wasn't playing that ball. He said he was just going to kind of mess around, hit one. So he laid up like the rest of us. But on that second one, he was able to launch it. So Scott Porter is also a future he may be the first person we give a second chance to play against the scramble.
wants it.
He wants it. He even wants we talked about a possibility. If we get him and Maddox, we'll have to have 4 of us versus 2 of them.
Got to.
But depending on what he wants to do. So the Kelly video is coming out. Kelly played golf at Auburn University. She actually is out right now. So finish watching this episode, then go watch part 1. It's live at 6 p.m. It should have went up. So finish watching this, and then go watch part 1 with Kelly over at the Fields Golf Club. All I can say about Kelly is she hits greens. Her GER stat has to be out of this world if she had 18 birdies.
Yeah.
Got to be. She missed when I was editing it, other than hole 1, which was a rough start. She hit that rock wall. Hole 6 or 7, she was just short of the green. That may be the only green she missed. But she was directly in line with the pin, just a little short.
That was a
But
fun
go
day.
check that out. Let's jump into the Travelers Championship.
I'll get back on one of those videos sooner or later.
Sooner or later. If you quit working that 7 days a week job.
Oh, starting tomorrow. I'm on 8 days straight tomorrow.
Oh,
8 days
God.
straight.
That's not a schedule I want. So why are we so excited about the Travelers Championship? Somebody tell them about our boy. ZB.
4 rounds in the 6th. And, I mean, he was hot. We were all watching. And the crazy part is, like, that would win, I would say, 7 or 8 tournaments.
Yep.
Yes.
Except this week. He was 23 under, and he tore the course apart. He almost choked at the end, but, there was a couple bets.
I paid my bet.
We need to bring those up.
I'm glad I didn't put any money on that.
So weren't they saying that course was actually supposed to be playing a little harder than what it actually played? Weren't they saying they weren't expecting scores to be that high?
I don't know, because last year it was a little high too. That's one of those
That
courses.
low, I mean.
ZB talked about it on the No Laying Up podcast, how it was a shorter course. So he thinks one of the reasons he was able to hang in there was that people like Rory weren't hitting drivers much, but ZB was hitting driver all day because he's one of the shorter hitters on tour.
Yep.
So it helped him get down to the same length they were off the tee. Wildest thing about that's Zach Blair this weekend, and he talked about it, was the fact that he got in to prepare for the tournament, and most tour pros spend the whole week playing practice rounds at the course, getting familiar with the course. Zach Blair was playing practice rounds at Winged Foot and other local courses. Didn't even get play at the place, the Travelers place, until Thursday, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
He told that story. He said that he sent a email out trying to get onto one of these courses around to play around, and they didn't even respond back.
Yeah, that Fisher's Island.
That's what it was. Didn't respond back. So he's at the Travelers, about to do a practice round. walking up to 10T. JT was on the tee. I guess he was going to play a practice round with JT. I don't know. But he's about to hop up. He got the email saying, yeah, you can come play. Left the turn, went and played in the practice round at Fisher's. Wild.
Yeah, I would do it too. That course is very, very highly talked of. I think it's in like the top 10 courses in the world or something like that. It's pretty amazing.
So the man came in second. He was talking about some of those putts. He was talking to his caddy. He said, these are $1 million putts we're making. And I mean, literally it was if he missed some of the putts. Yeah. He's saying he wishes he could have closed it out and got him a win. I still stand by the fact he's going to win a PGA Tour event before Rory wins another major.
Not going to happen.
It almost happened this week.
It really did.
But it didn't.
So, man, I'm kind of scared because, it's one of those things. Is he ever going to be back at the top of the leaderboard like that again? I don't know.
I hope so.
It's good for our brand, Butt Club, that we're members of.
Yeah,
Three of us are members of the Butt Club.
On my invite to the tree farm.
Same.
Hey, it's going to get even more pricier if he keeps on winning.
I know.
Okay with it.
I'm ready to get my gift for this year, which I don't renew until December.
That's true.
But I'm ready. So he brought home $1.8 million. His career earnings up to that point were 4.25.
That should help pay off that course.
Yeah, that should help. Dude's killing it. Keegan, he's a weird dude. Can we just be honest?
Yeah. That sums it up.
Patrick Reed type weirdness vibe. Just
is he one of those
odd fella?
Yeah, is he one of those guys like people post the memes about? They go to a course like I got paired with this weirdo today. It's like people that take too long. Would Keegan be that guy? You're like I got paired with him today.
He has like the longest setup to his driver. He sits there. I swear it takes like 30 seconds for him to get ready and hit. And then he does aim point. So that takes even longer. He's got to be like one of the slowest players on tour with Patrick.
He can't lay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
And how many times he twists that club in his hand, twirls it, I guess, before he walks up to hit. He's gotten better, but I remember like 2013 or 14, close to when I was first into golf and I was watching him, he would like stand behind the ball and like he was having trouble committing, walking into, and he'd do that a couple times for like 10 seconds. And he'd finally start to walk up to the ball and then he'd back up and he'd like start doing that again. And then he'd finally address the ball. I'm like, I cannot play with this dude.
I don't understand why he's like the crowd favorite. That was something I put in the notes because I understand he's a really good guy, but dang, like there's a lot of good guys out there, but I don't.
Give me ZB every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
I don't root for Keegan.
Brent's a big Keegan guy, apparently.
I'd like to know why.
I remember a couple years ago, Keegan almost fought Miguel Jimenez. I think that's how I say his name. There's a whole clip of it on tour. They're arguing, and Keegan was like, get out of my caddy's face, talking to Miguel. Miguel's got a cigar, and he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And so then Brent showed me a DM he sent Miguel like right after that, and there's some vulgar words towards Miguel. I'm like, dang, you really like Keegan that much?
Defending that.
I ain't fighting for nobody.
Nope. Duffner got cut, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. Any of our local fans out there.
Surprise.
Hey, but your pick, he shot well Saturday. You almost had him again. He did exactly what he did at LACC. He played well for 3 rounds and then just
should be on
fell off the map.
That's going to be you're right. You're right about that. That's going to be a storyline now for Ricky. Can he finish?
Yeah, he just runs out of gas.
Already it was, Ricky lost his touch. Now he finally gets back, and now it's, can he finish? Because that's 2 tournaments. This one's not as big as last week's, but this on here, talking about JT. Listen, if we want to talk about somebody that's fallen off, we need to bring up Justin Thomas.
Whoa.
Enough. I need that.
I want to let Zach elaborate on this one.
I need that soundbite on here of him telling that guy in the crowd, enough. I need that on here to be able to click it every time one of us is just going at it.
That guy out there in the stands.
Enough.
Y'all seen the video of the guy chirping Rom? Rom's walking up on 18, and the guy's like, Rom is buried. And Rom goes, shut up.
I ain't seen that.
I'm sure you get it all day, though, because people like that group. I forget what the name of it is. because I don't watch because I don't.
Oh,
You know, the ones that would
Country
chirp
Club
on.
adjacent.
Is that it? I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know. The ones that would chirp at the tee box, I hate it because I hate being chirped, especially when I'm playing back.
yeah.
Like it's one thing when you're up and you're like, I'm on it today. But as soon as you go down, you're already overthinking every shot.
All of it.
Just making you madder and madder.
Mm-hmm. I've seen people throw clubs.
Oh man, we have it on camera at Purcell.
Crazy. Who did that?
Oh, it's not on camera. You can hear it in the background though. But that was Mizuno's. He has those Strixons now. He won't do that
Who
no
did
more.
that? I don't know who did that.
I mean,
I've
it
never-
wasn't.
We gotta
It
take-
wasn't the
take
guy.
care of those new clubs.
I've never thrown a club or slammed a club in my life.
It was one of the. There's four of
You
us
better
there that
watch
day,
out for lightning.
and it's one of the guys that did not hit the green on that hole. And two others didn't hit it. I'm not gonna call y'all.
There was one time at Lagoon Park I threw it over y'all's head.
Jeez.
Remember that one?
You just hear the club spinning in the air.
Crazy stats. We're talking about the Travelers real quick. Since October, Scotty has not finished worse than 12th in a PGA Tour event, including
raking it up.
the majors. That's wild. That our guy Brady out here did the math for us. His average winnings so far is 1.3. I guess that wouldn't be 0.3, 1.03 per event in 2023.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he's played, I think, 16 events, so he's made an average of $1 million per
16
event.
mil.
At least that much.
Golly. At that
25
point,
years old.
that's how old is he?
25.
Scotty is?
Yeah, 25,
Yeah, he's
26.
Why does he look
Yeah,
37 out there?
Practice.
very
He'd be
young.
practicing hard out there grinding.
I think at that point, if I'm Scotty, I commit to another maybe 6-7 years on tour and I retire at 32 and I'm out of there. If I'm making that kind of money.
Yeah.
What do you do in your off time then?
Golf with my
Golf.
buddies. Yeah. I mean, but you
It's
think they
gotta
only
be-
play like, you're like, oh, so relaxing. They only work Thursday to Friday, but they finish up on Sunday, and most times they
That's
fly
straight.
straight to the next course.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And if your family ain't traveling with you, then that's a long time away from them.
I think it's got to be fun winning.
Yeah, I mean,
You're
well, he ain't
retiring,
winning.
You watch him. You're like,
He ain't
you
winning.
See someone like Keegan throw up 23 and you're like, I can do that. Let me go
Yeah.
get me 5 mil.
Yeah. Then you got
me
people
go
like
get a-
Keegan that
Babe, how
that
many
he-
more matches you want? You want holes or the
Just buy it
Bugatti?
all.
Oh, both. Both. Okay. Count me in.
I know Uncle Sam likes when they win. Speaking of the IRS, we need to make a. I'm just kidding. We can get. Look at
God.
Zach got the number ready.
Oh, Lord.
Not me.
We might need to stay off that one for a
Anonymous.
while.
Anonymous. You're right. So, anyways, big week for the tour. Brady's going to talk to us a minute about the women's PGA, and then we're going to jump into the coming up week on the PGA Tour and a few other things. Go ahead, Brady.
All right. So this past weekend was it's what the NOU guys call the first real major of the year for the women's. It is the KPMG Women's PGA. Earlier they had the Chevron, which is they don't really count that one as a real major for political reasons. I'm just kidding. I don't know why, but I guess it just doesn't.
Chevron
hold the
is owned
value
by
that the rest
Saudi.
of-
It's Saudi money.
Exactly. That may be the reasoning. But last year's defending champ was NG Chun. It was played at Congressional. This year, they played at the historical Baltusrol in New Jersey. A little bit of facts on the Baltusrol course. I'm going to pull up for you guys real quick. There was, let's see. I've got it right here somewhere. Okay. The course was farmland back in the 19th century. Opened its it opened as the first contiguous 36-hole design in America with the upper and lower course. The lower course was updated and lengthened in 1948 by Mr. Robert Trent Jones himself.
Oh, that's him.
And
Love
would
that
go
guy.
on to host 4 U.S. Opens, 2 PGA Championships since then. Since the redesign, no player born outside of the United States has ever won at Baltusrol. So there's been like, I don't know, maybe 20 events, and they're all been American winners.
Right in time
this-
for 4th of July.
Exactly. This year, The opening round leader was the South African Leanne Pace. She shot a 66 and gave up the lead on round 2 after shooting 73. Last week's winner, Leona Maguire, took the lead and led all the way till the final round, where she did not. I think she shot like 2 over in the final round, so tough luck there. The NLU and rowback athlete Lauren Coughlin finished 2 under. I think that got her in like a tie for 5th or 6th or somewhere around in there. So that was pretty sweet for her. And then what we've all been waiting to see was the charge from Rose Zhang, the amateur, or not amateur. She just turned professional, won 3 or 4 weeks back. She charged up the leaderboard, started her 4th round with back-to-back birdies on 1 and 2. She shot 31 on the front to finish with a 67. That would get her in a tie for 4th, I believe, at the time. And then there was a lot of mixing and matching going on at the top of the leaderboard. Right towards the end, the 2021 U.S. Open winner Yuka Sasso tied the leaders with a final round 66, and then it didn't hold on for long because Runing Yin sank a 10-foot birdie putt on the last hole for 67 to win the PGA Championship. There's an incredible stat that I saw. Runing also hit 37 straight greens in regulation.
Golly.
She hit 66 greens out of 72 on the tournament. So
That's
she
wild.
only missed 6 greens all through 4 rounds.
She's a little too good for us.
Yeah, and they played at I think like around 6,600 yards too.
So we're going to the beach, Pebble Beach, July 5th, correct?
Correct.
For U.S. Open. I know I did my research today. Let me tell you one thing. It's so hard to find stuff on the LPGA. Well, I need an app. I know you got that in the notes right here.
Yep.
I need something a little better. PGA Tour, LPGA is a branch of the PGA, correct?
Yes.
They need, if the PGA Tour has its, we need a fully functioning. That'd be a great step in growing the game of women's golf, giving them an app like that. First
I agree.
off,
Yep. They need to work on their own app first too.
that's very true. I do hate their app. Okay, here's my pick. I was gonna say her name wrong until you just said it, but she is the actual. I found this out today. She's for the women's course at the Pebble Beach. She's the course record holder. She's gonna go out there and do it again. The course record is 9 under for the women's course. Give me Rose Zhang.
Rose.
It's just
Was it-
Rose.
It's Rose.
So she 9 under 63 in the Caramel Cup in 2022. But it don't matter.
Caramel.
I don't know. Caramel has an A in it, don't it? Caramel. Caramel is just Carmel. Who knows?
I have to look. Somebody pull up a dictionary.
Then we have to figure it out.
I thought he
Oh,
just couldn't read.
Enough. That's why I need the soundbite right there. But yeah, she's the course record at Pebble Beach where she carded 9 under. She's on fire. It was gonna be her or Nelly Corder, because she's just, anytime you hear the LPGA, you hear the Corder sisters, and Nelly specifically. But I'm going Rose.
Yeah, that's a great pick. She's a California girl. Went to Stanford.
Who you got, Brady?
Anyway,
You do the research.
Oh man, it was tough for me. I wanted to say Rose just because of how hot she's been on, the streak she's been on. I'm gonna go with the maybe the hottest player on the LPGA tour right now, Leona Maguire.
Well, that was my pick, so it looks like we got 2 for Maguire.
That's fine. Yeah.
She's had some pretty low rounds the last 4 or 5 rounds. So
Yeah,
very-
for sure.
Very notable fact in this field, I believe if I'm reading this right, Michelle Wee West will be doing her final major. You know, she played.
Wow.
She used to be the face of the LPGA. She kind of retired for a little bit and did on course broadcasting. She's came back, played a few tournaments, but now this says is her farewell. So
Wow.
big name right there. I know when she came back after her break, I remember watching some of the stuff, and she wasn't quite as competitive as she was beforehand. But that would be a sick ending to her career to do that.
Yeah, it really would.
Give me Minji Lee back to back.
Oh,
Wow.
back to
That's
back.
Back to back.
I
We
like
need to
that.
make a trip to LPGA event. First, we need to go to the Moon Golf Invitational next February
I know.
down
I
in
need
Florida.
to work my PTO.
Yeah, you need to go and be arranging your PTO to where we got a few things coming up. You know, we're not mentioned on here, but a last minute schedule change for the boys. And I'm surprised that PTO, well, you're not using any. So you're able to work it out.
Yeah, it'll work perfectly.
It'll work
Zach,
perfect.
did
So,
you pick Minji Lee because of her brother?
No, I picked her as her brother Minwoo.
Yeah. Yep.
Love him.
Yeah,
Love his
love
stuff
the
on
guy.
TikTok. I wish I could get him on the pod. I've
Yeah.
I've messaged him a couple times.
He would be amazing to have on.
Yeah,
I want to
'cause they were
see,
dope.
speaking of TikToks, I want to see Zach take on a Dodd challenge against that Dodd King guy.
I hadn't
I'm
swung
tired of
from
that.
Dodd in forever now.
Listen, at first I thought the guy was funny. Now it's starting to get a little too arrogant for me. I'm not really a fan of him anymore.
Did you watch the one from today?
No, I
Where
haven't
it kept
really been
cycling
on
through
to
other people.
what he do.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that I saw that one like a day or two ago.
Maybe it was probably old, and I just haven't been on TikTok in a while.
What do you do?
He just made this video of people talking junk, basically,
Oh,
and then it was cycling through
The
all these
king.
videos. Yeah,
Yeah, it was the one where he hit the 2-iron.
I put iced coffee on Zach all day.
Dang.
18 hole match against him. I got Zach.
I hope you're talking about Zach.
Oh god. You don't have no confidence in you versus him.
No,
He plays with
The
all
way-
drivers, so
The amount of that I play now.
I wish we could get into some of the issues happening in our local tournaments, but we're not doing that. I really just want to ask about. I wanted to talk about the
Tax
comment.
deduction.
No, the comment of the two 15 handicappers not shooting even par. I was like, I think,
I want to say we've shot par.
especially if you're starting 6 under, and that one guy's complaint was, "There's no way they're shooting even par." I'm like, I mean, if you started me 6 under,
Almost par. When we've done
I don't.
the Bandits versus Redbeards, I mean, we've shot.
yeah, we've
right
always
at
shot
par.
around par.
Yeah,
Me and
And
my
then-
dad. My dad's like a 20 handicap. I'm around a 10, 11 most of the time, and me and him shot at least 2 or 3 under at point, like plenty of times in those tournaments.
Which
Some
so
people
I don't know
just
what they're complaining
are
about.
it.
Yeah, I'm not about spending that kind of money in those kind of
That's
tournaments.
true. Yeah, that's true.
it's not worth it.
So at this point now, we're gonna get into some picks coming up. The Rocket Mortgage Classic. I'm tired of hearing that name because, as you know, we're in the process of doing our home, so they had to get my loan going. And every time they run it, all these mortgage companies call me. I
Oh,
probably
they
had
do.
Rocket Mortgage
Terrible.
call me 15 times in the last week. So
Who
I
did you
finally
end up doing
answered
it with.
out of Auburn CMG. They got Will Herring. Ain't that his company? The former
yeah,
Auburn.
Yeah.
So I finally answered Rocket Mortgage today. I said, yes. She says, this Casey? I said, yes. She said, hey, we want to talk to you about using it. And I said, no, I already have a bank. She goes, well, I got my banker on the phone. Would you like to talk to him? I said, no, goodbye. Thank you. And I hung up. So anyways, Rocket Mortgage Classic. Last year's champion, Tony Finau. Big tournament for him because a lot of people said Tony can't do it. This is one of the first tournaments he won in the midst of all that, where he kind of silenced some people. He went on a little streak after this, didn't he? Didn't he win a couple here, within like the few months after this, I believe?
Well, he won like the 3M before that, didn't he?
Yeah, so
that's
he,
what it
this
was.
one.
Yeah.
He started silencing some people here and winning a little bit. His wife, probably one of my favorite golf content creators on TikTok.
I love it.
How she
The
picks out his
Finau
outfit.
family.
Yeah. Notable here, not a designated event, which means the purse won't be as high. Also means there's no Rory. Brady has on here Rahm or Scheffler. Let's just be honest. If it was a designated event, Rory wouldn't be there anyways. He's only made one, I think, so far. But this is presented by. I wish this wasn't live, so I could put up the picture right now of Mitchell in his Primos. This was presented by.
We'll have to share that.
That's not. Yeah, that's not.
Can we put
that's
that
not
on our Instagram?
appropriate.
I don't know if we can put that on our
I think
Instagram.
We can do it as a story.
Those are skin tight.
Boy, they tight.
So real quick,
Gotta
we
lose a couple pounds.
we love wearing Primo golf apparel. We at BSG 15 for 15% off. Mitchell ordered him a pair of pants or shorts. They come in 7-inch inseams, a 9-inch, and 11-inch. 11's below the knee. 9 to me is the perfect size. I think Brady wears the 9 inches.
Yep.
Which if anybody's gonna wear 7 inches, I feel like it'd be Brady because he's got those hairy legs and you want to show them off.
Yeah.
But he was there with the 9
He does
inches.
it like
Yeah.
a
Like
sweater.
so I'm wearing
You got two pair of
I'm wearing my
socks on.
chubbies right now at a 6-inch.
Jeez. Well, you need to stand up right now and show us that.
Stand up.
They're
Let's see
loose.
'em.
They're loose.
Get on
Stand
the
up.
couch.
Stand up. I want to see what 6
Get
inch
on,
looks
man.
like.
Do it
6-inch
right now.
inseam.
Everybody's watching.
I need to see what a 6-inch
No.
inseam.
No, you can't see.
No,
They're not that.
That's
They're
not
that bad.
6-inch inseam. That's the same as
It
my
is.
9-inch.
I will. I'll send you a picture of them after I take them off of the label
Okay.
on the inside.
No,
Oh,
we
this is
need
family
them home.
friendly. This is
We need
family
them
friendly.
home.
But yeah, speaking of
They're
fur,
not tight. They're not.
I didn't realize how hairy Brady was till we went to Texas and he took that shirt off.
It's like
Brady
he's
is a
You can braid
got all
that.
time
You can
and
braid
he's got
it.
2 pair of socks.
that
And that
chest
man's
is
sitting in the garage
fluffy,
right now.
boy.
After
I just
you
feel
get
like
that thing trimmed down. Sometimes it gets out of hand.
Brady sits on his couch and eats cereal at night shirtless, and he just gets chest hair in his cereal.
The dogs come over, lick it
The
clean.
dogs are licking it chest hair. But anyways, if anybody's gonna
Tony.
rock 7-inch, it's got to be Brady with the little hairy thighs.
I just need to.
But anyway, Mitchell bought
Hands
7-inch. Sent us a picture of them things, and
gonna wear
boy, I made the
They
comment.
were eye-opening.
My
Brady,
boxer
I'm gonna-
briefs were that short and that tight.
Brady, I'm gonna wear them next Wednesday.
Oh gosh, that'd
They
be
don't have a
wild.
dress code.
So
So
we
this
got
is a family-friendly establishment. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
yeah. You can't be wearing those out in public. I'm pretty sure. Well, it's 2023. I guess you can wear what you want to wear.
You can wear whatever you
so.
want.
As long as you're confident.
So going into the Rocket Mortgage right here, Tony won it last year. Our guy ZB's in the field again. An alternate is Wesley Bryan. Probably won't get in. So let's make our ways around and get some picks going. Who y'all got?
Sung J M.
Oh,
Out of 12 under last week. I think he's ready. He's coming this week.
that's a good pick.
You talked about him earlier. I'm gonna pick old JT.
Oh, that's a terrible decision. He's falling off the
Put
map.
coffee on it.
Yes, we will. Over my pick and your pick. Who finishes better?
All right.
All right, Brady, who you got?
He's the only guy to have a pick that has hit this year. I think you know where I'm going. He's going back to back at the Rocket Mortgage. Tony Finau. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. I could see it though. This is one of them tournaments. There's no big names in it. That's when Tony shines.
Oh no, don't do him like that.
No, I'm just saying he's that kind of guy. But that's okay.
Yeah.
I've got kind of new to the scene. He's been vibing with the boys. It seems like all the big name golfers love him. They love hanging out with him. Give me Tom Kim.
That was my second pick.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going Tom Kim.
Yeah. I
Looks
wanted
like
to
I'm gonna
say
have me
him.
a coffee this weekend.
Well, Tom Kim's going to finish ahead of JT. Guarantee it. Lock it in.
Is this a 3-man?
Yeah, let me mark this clip so we can post this. So we got JT, Sung Jae,
JT, and Tom.
Tom Kim.
and you don't on it, Tony Finau? You don't trust him that much?
I don't drink Dunkin'. I mean, if y'all want to do like the
It's only
coffee tab or
$4.
something like that.
Mitch sent 5, but I just
Oh.
kept it. I figured it was a code from love.
Yeah.
So those are our
Taxed
picks.
it.
You can lock that in for sure. Those are some solid picks coming at you. Let us know in the comments who you've got. Should be a pretty good tournament. It's not one of the most exciting tournaments. A lot of people
It's
are taking
one of the ones
breaks.
where Bryson broke through, I thought.
I think so. I
After
remember that
his
a couple years
revamp.
ago.
Sounds like it could be.
Um,
I have a tidbit I wanted to share with y'all. Y'all may have seen it. It went around on Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. I think yesterday. Did you guys see the tees that Tiger uses?
yes, that was wild.
Yeah.
So the video that I think Foreplay posted it.
Yeah, 4
He had when he only uses the old school tees, and they're only like maybe 2 inches, maybe less than maybe like
I don't think they're 2 inches. It may be like 1
1.75
3/4
maybe.
or 1.5.
Yeah. So they're really short. They have they're just the basic wooden tee, and they asked what they do when Tiger runs out of these specific tees. Well, they explain that they have to take the longer usual tees that the pros use and actually grind them down one by one on the tour
Crazy.
truck when he runs out.
Favorite part of that was the guy that came in and was like, "Why don't y'all just, tell him to use the longer ones?" And the guy was like, "Either you can go tell him that, or you can hop in line and start help making them." And the guy said he got in line and started help making them. I would not walk out there and be like, "Listen, Tiger, we're out of your favorite tees, even though we're your main sponsor. We don't have them, so I need you to use longer tees this week."
Just stick them further in the ground.
He's so good at anything. He could instantly just go to another club deal and still be just as good. But
Absolutely right, man.
Almost definitely.
yeah, he's all right. That was fun knowing you guys at TaylorMade. I'll have my attorney in my contract, and I'll be over at so and so right now. Real quick, let's kind of talk about the end of the year, minus what we can't talk about on live YouTube. Mitchell, we need you in North Carolina.
Where's Bethany?
Tell
Bring her
that
over.
baby.
Dead.
Tell that baby. Take the phone and I'm just kidding. Tell that baby happy birthday now. You'll see it when it turns 2.
That's what I'm saying. You can
You
see it
think
the
that-
week before, the week after, baby won't know the difference.
That baby, when he's 15, he's not gonna be like, "Uncle Mitch, I remember when you forgot my first birthday party. You're golfing with the boy." But when he's 15, you will remember the memories that were made at
'Cause you
Tobacco
had
Road.
video.
My wife won't forget that I didn't go though.
Oh,
Yeah,
she will.
will.
She'll forgive.
Mm.
She'll forgive. We'll talk to her. I'll tell Katie, send her a message, say, Katie's gonna be like, "Bethany, I really don't feel comfortable with Casey going on this trip unless Mitchell goes too. Can he go?" Something crazy like that.
Goodness gracious.
Where are we golfing for your birthday? Are we going somewhere? You nail it down?
I mean, either we're going to play. Guess we can do RTJ. Me and Brady are going to Stog to play Wednesday.
Oh, Sog. I can't even say it
Saugahanson.
right. Dang,
Saugahanson.
no invite either. I will get off my own schedule.
I know. I got one extra PTO to go ready.
I can ask him.
You guys
Too
bring
late.
me.
I already
Too
gotta
late
work
now.
I
Now
know we can't do 5. Well,
Now
I
you-
just booked it today.
Now you owe me a hat since you didn't ask me to come.
Oh yeah,
I'll get you
I need
one,
one that
Casey,
says
don't worry.
That's
Saul.
my guy. Hey,
Yeah,
did you
We'll get
win?
one.
What'd you win from B Draddy?
Oh, golly, let me talk about that real quick, and then I'll find it.
Yeah, that
Brady
man
don't
won
know
it.
what's going on with his life.
They
So
haven't sent
Brady's
it
getting
yet.
off Wednesday. He's not gonna be able to get off on Friday either. So who's going Friday? Me, you, and
I'm
Germ?
already off Wednesday.
Dang.
Yeah, he's already off Wednesday for 4.
So is it me, you, and Germ going Friday?
Yeah.
I'm about to spank both of y'all like old times. I can't wait.
Get out of here.
Germ was
All
talking
right.
that mess the other night.
I got it pulled up now. So B Draddy did a giveaway. It was the basic tag 3 friends, like the post, shared on your Instagram story, all that good stuff. I've never won anything like this ever, and I guess there's like almost 500 people that like the post, so I assume that's how many people were entered. Tagged
Dang.
you guys. I know y'all tagged each other as well.
Mhm.
It came with a quarter zip, a polo from B Draddy, and then it came with 4 hats that are all from
Jeez.
Imperial, 3 rope hats, and then a bucket hat.
Let me get that bucket hat.
It's yours because I
That's what I'm
don't think
talking
I'll
about.
ever wear a bucket hat. So yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. I
Are you
always
splitting other
contemplate.
hats?
Oh,
I was thinking about it. I'll pick out whichever one I like the most, and then y'all can have the
Oh
other
yeah,
2.
send me. Let me call dibs on the next pick then.
Yeah,
I always
all right.
those kind of giveaways. I always contemplate tagging you guys. 'Cause I'm like, do I really want to give somebody else a chance to win, or should I just
Yeah.
tag like random people?
Coming
Yeah,
from the
you're
guy
right.
who's won a set of irons and
Boom.
a golf bag.
Boom! And I won. I won
My
something off
heart.
Imperial. Off theirs. I'm pretty good at these little Instagram giveaways. I still need
Never won the
Jeremy
big
to-
ones like TaylorMade. The TaylorMade ones.
Not one of
No,
those.
I'm
I mean,
I'm waiting
well,
for
I
one
won
of
the
those,
I won the
full
Cobra
bag.
one.
Was that from their page?
Yeah, they're giving away. It was right when the 1 length irons came out. They're giving away the 1 length irons, and then those all black ones that Jeremy had. And they picked 2 people. I was one of them. I told them I want the 1 length. They said, "Sorry, you won the black ones." I said, "Fine." They sent me the black ones. Could not hit them to save my life. Sold them to Jeremy for like $700 when he first got into golf. I think it was. Now I'm trying to buy the 5-iron off of him because I know he never hit it. It's still crisp, and I
No,
want to
he
keep
put it
one
back
as
in the bag. I saw it.
the Cobra.
Yeah, he's using
No, I got to get it from him. I need one. I need a club from that set though, so I can always remember that giveaway. So I'm trying to get
The
something
8-iron
off of
is
it.
the 8-irons. The head was about to twist off of it at Callaway.
Yeah, don't want to use that. But that's what we got coming up. Oh, North Carolina's coming up. We're hitting some courses, some new videos. We got new style videos coming up. We're going to film it Friday. We're gonna have some alternate shot. Saturday, some alternate shot, some best ball, some scramble. What do y'all? The alternate shot. Do you think we'll make a single birdie through 6 holes?
I do. And
Maybe.
somewhere we should have a chance at 2 par 3s. So I think one of us get a good shot up there. I think we can make a putt.
So is the
I'm
best
excited
ball?
to go.
The best ball everybody's gonna play, and then
Play their own ball.
it's just
and
like as a team, we're gonna see how low we can shoot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm not too excited. The alternate's where if I hit a bad shot, Zach's gonna be screaming at me. I can already feel it.
It's gonna be, bro. We on the same team.
I got there's a clip from the video that's out right now with Kelly. I've got to clip it. There's a few parts where I said I'm gonna post something about how quick your team can turn on you, because there's a clip where Zach was joking. He's like,
We'll do it in a minute.
"Come on, Casey, our resident pro. What we pay you for?" And then like 10 seconds later, you suck. And then there's another hole, you trash. I was gonna clip all that and be like, "This is how quick they'll turn on you out here."
Mm-hmm. You'll turn on me in a minute.
Especially you. You doing something silly out there, we'll turn on you real quick.
Get mad. We'll have to start beep 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 beep.
There's a reason why he don't wear a
Family
mic when we
friendly.
play. Oh shoot!
You sure you don't want to hit 3-wood here? No, man, I got it.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
we got to
good,
punch
I'm
you too.
good. We get to punch if you.
Shoot. But that's what we got for episode 620. Anybody got anything? Any closing comments?
Mm-mm.
Just keep the Facebook drama off of Facebook. How about that?
Oh, that's a good comment. My ending comment is Zach and Mitchell, I take Apple Pay. That's what I'm gonna end with.
Look,
man,
when I won this week, Donnie said
back to back.
we were walking in Walmart, and she said, "What's that Apple Pay for?" I said, "I want." She said, "Again?" I said,
You should see my
"Baby,
bank
I'm
statement.
good."
You know how many Apple Pays I have coming out to you right
Exactly.
now? I need to know if you take Affirm after a little while. I'm gonna have to start.
We'll just add it up. Once you get to 100, you can affirm it. 4 payments at 25.
Dang. Well, that's it for episode 61, boys. Make sure y'all check out our YouTube channel. Right now, new video out. Part 2 coming next week. New videos almost every Monday from here until January. We're locked in. The grind.